Hey everyone, what's going on? Thanks for tuning into the channel today. Today we are going over KVK 4 along with some of the KVK prep stages and the required points that you're going to need to max out each of those stages. We're also going to dive into the Kingdom versus Kingdom map and show you kind of how the teams are formed and what sides of the map kind of represent what and all the different stages that are involved. So without further ado, let's dive right into it. So for stage 1, you need to rally these monsters that summon around the kingdom. I'm sure you've seen it before in previous KVKs, but you'll need to do a total of 150 rallies and spend 30,000 energy to complete stage 1. It's also a great idea to log onto your farms during this stage and try and utilize your farms saved energy and try and also complete it on multiple accounts. Just gives your kingdom more points, and other kingdoms are doing it too, to the extent they'll actually put bots on their farms and then just continuously turn on auto rally and try and complete as many stages as possible. Going into stage 2, you're going to train troops, 1.5 million points. Here's the breakdown of what you need to train depending on what your tier level is, and here's an approximate number of days and speed ups that you will need to complete the entire stage. Stage 3. Again, for all these stages, you want to try and do them on your farms as well, because every account that can contribute points to your kingdom just moves your kingdom more in the right direction. So stage 3, mountain development, you need 1.5 million points as well. Here's the amount of dew that you would need to use to complete that entire 1.5 million points. You'll need 714,000 elemental experience. You'll need to consume 2,000 trap points, 8,571 times, or 17 million trap points. You'll need to hone 1,429 honing fruits, and that doing any of these 4 will complete your 1.5 million points. Stage 4, you're going to get into forging equipment, 1.56 million points. You'll get, here's a quick tip right here. Don't forge legendary basic equipment, because you'll get more points for that in the final stage of all this. And then option 1, so here's kind of 3 different options that you can use to complete the event. You can do any of these 3 combinations. Feel free to pause and take a screenshot, or you can just do it your own way. When it comes to teams, there are going to be 4 teams, total of 8 kingdoms, and it's going to be 2v2, v2, v2. As you can see here, we are paired up against 134 again. We versed them last KVK, and unfortunately, we did lose. We are currently teamed up with 139, which we have a great, outstanding relationship with. Here's some of the rewards that you get based off of your team and chief ranking. As always, the team ranking, higher your rank, the more attack increase you'll get in the KVK map. And for the chief rankings, the rewards are okay, unless you're going for the top 10. They're not anything too crazy, but you still want to try and be contributing to your kingdom as much as possible, so you can try and unlock all of these buffs. There's a percentage chance every time you contribute to the event, and here is the complete breakdown for all of the different buffs that you'll accumulate while you go through KVK prep. You need a total of 201,000 points to unlock all of the buffs to the maximum levels. And to give you a quick preview of the Kingdom versus Kingdom map, I got to zoom out a lot and head over to one of the older kingdoms, because we are currently not in KVK battle yet. As you can see, they'll throw each team on a corner of the map. The map looks very similar to KVK 3 if you have already completed that. They do have the walls divided up a little bit differently, so they try and keep teams on different sides, but they have this weird middle ground over here where you can actually, it's a level 4 gate, which makes me believe that it'll unlock a lot sooner than these level 5 and level 8, level 6, 7, whatever. And so you can actually get in this whole area very relatively early to try and capture these different buildings. So here's a quick glimpse at what the KVK map is going to look like and how the teams are all oriented. This is going to be a super fun one to watch. Let me know down below if you would be interested in myself streaming and commentating on any of this. I would be more than happy to look into something like that. But this is kind of the KVK map. Monsters in the middle give 90,000 energy, or XP, whatever you want to call it, every time. So definitely a great place to try and level up your heroes. Unfortunately, it is almost reset, so they are all gone. But they're 90,000 in the middle. You take my word for it. And so heading back over to the actual event, you can kind of go in and see all the rules, the different buildings that are going to be in there. It's pretty much the same rules as last time. You get KVK points. You can't attack people that are in other tribes' territories. There's going to be higher level niflings and rallies going on. And so here's how the team breakdowns work. Season summons at the end. You collect war merits in the middle from killing tier 4 and above. So you can buy resources and other perks. There's supply shops in there with the resources, campaign totems to give you buffs and healing potions, which you should by now be very efficient at saving up your healing potions and using them all at once. Because if you didn't know, let's say you can have 25% of your hospital healed, and you do it twice. So you heal it 25% and then 25%. That's not going to heal as many troops as just saving up and doing 150%. If you don't believe me, you can check out the map on your own. So here's all the different buildings that are in there. As you can see, manors are back again, air docks again. I wish they would add some newer things, but it looks like there's a good amount of new buildings in here that'll be fun to battle out for. So here's a map preview again. Here's a big overall. So as you can see, we'll be in the top left, and 134 will be right next to us with 115 across the map and super competitive 128. They've been pushing really hard during this preparation. And so that is kind of our KVK in a nutshell. Let me know down below if you've got any questions. Like, subscribe. We are so close to hitting that 1,000 subscriber goal of mine. And I really appreciate all of you being here. So till next time, thank you for tuning in.